Peace, 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 peace. It's your boy Nine Royalty, aka Now It's Your Mind. This is Good News and Divine Water Ministry. I was speaking yesterday about some things that had happened at the library, you know what I'm saying? An incident had happened earlier in the year. Earlier in 2023, January, I think it was 14, 15, something like that. The crazy thing, that might be somebody I'm really close to's birthday. I can't say who that is on here, but that's probably why I acted out that day. But I ain't gonna even use that as an excuse, but I ain't gonna even say I acted out. I'm just gonna say I was, living in the moment. I'm gonna tell a whole story from how it started from first to finish, so y'all understand it real clearly. I'm gonna get y'all to understand the story. Now, I think it was back in July, right? Not July, January, part of stuff, y'all. I'm walking too, so I gotta keep my eyes on these roads and stuff. But y'all know my situation. I've been out on the streets for a while. I've been out on the streets for a minute. But I've been holding up. You can't even tell by looking at me that I've been out here, bro, because I don't let it break. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go freshen up, wash my face, but I change clothes and stuff. But anyway, that ain't even part of this subject. I want to say grand rising to everybody too that's watching. But anyway, my phone had got stolen. You know what I mean? It was stolen. I was asleep, and I guess I was sleeping so good where my phone had loosened its way out of my jacket pocket or whatever, but it was laying on the side of me and wasn't in my pocket anymore. But somebody had picked my phone up. So usually when I got my phone on my tablet and things like that, I usually don't go to a lot of these public libraries unless it's just, like a certain event there or something going on there or certain information that I can get right then and there that I can use or benefit from. I would go there. But usually I don't go to the public library because we all know the public library has no information that's lucrative to the minds of the ones that's divine. The information that we seek. And a lot of public libraries don't have that type of information in there. A lot of, political, it's going to have information in there that they want you to know, but they ain't going to have information in there that you need to know. So, the thing is, when I got my phone, I don't go to public libraries. But anyway, my phone had got stolen. It's cold outside. I had nowhere too much really to go. So I was like, during the day I go to the library, do some reading, get on the computer, look for, work and things like that. But that day I happened to have, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that day I had some dollars in my pocket. So I said, you know what, today's a cold day. I think it was probably on a Friday. So I had got me a little drink, a Mad Dog. I'm drinking a little bit. Like I told y'all, I'm not perfect, but I'm drinking a little bit. I'm feeling good, and I'm listening to my music. So now that I'm listening to the music, I'm bobbing my head. I'm listening to the music, and you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling good. But I'm also looking for work on the computer. But as I'm looking for my work, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not causing any trouble or anything. So I'm typing on the computer and bobbing my head and singing along with the music. And the guy said, can you please quiet down over there? Can you quiet down? Quiet down. I'm feeling myself. I'm saying, hey, my bad. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. The librarian guy. But I'm still, and like I said, most of this shit stems way before that. But I'm telling this guy, you know what I'm saying, I'm quiet down, woo woo. So I'm singing again. I'm getting loud. I'm doing my thing. I'm singing, and I'm getting loud. And he said, hey, can you quiet down? But I got headphones on, so I don't know I'm getting that loud. So I said, okay, I'm sorry. Then third time he does it again, but I don't think I was really that loud. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because he told me 2 times, I realized that, but he seen me. But see, what I realized is they be walking behind me the whole time, and I didn't really realize that. And most of the time when I'm on the computer, these librarians, and most people, when they see a person of mysterious energy, they have to try to figure you out. So everybody's always trying to figure me out. That's nothing new. That's been like that my whole life. People always try to figure me out for some reason. It's like, what are you trying to figure out? I'm just me. It ain't nothing you can figure out to become me or anything. You can probably try to copy me and look like me, but you can never become me. You can never harness the energy that God put in me to do the works, because half of y'all know this. But anyway, they walking behind me, trying to see what I'm doing on the computer. What am I on the computer looking at? What am I doing? And a lot of things I do on there is for ascending physically, ascending mentally, and spiritually. I'm looking for work. I'm reading up on politics, law. I'm reading up on metaphysics, spirituality, science. I'm just reading all this high intellectual shit, and that's the type of shit I'm interested in. Why? I do not know. I've always been interested in that type of stuff all my life. I've always been interested in finding the answers and the clues to things. Why? I don't know. That's just an interest God put in me to have. But people tend to have that same mysterious or curiosity with me that I have towards the search of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? The search of wisdom, should I say. In the search of wisdom, of divine wisdom, in my search of that, in my curiosity, in my addiction with searching for that, people have that same curiosity and addiction with trying to figure me out. But anyway, the man decided to say, hey, you got to get up and leave. And I'm like, bro, I'm not being loud. What are you talking about? And I got to realize maybe he might be feeling insecure. A lot of these people act like they like you, but when they get to realizing that you're more smarter than them and they got a job that they should really be intellectual and working, a library, half of them don't even read books, but you work in the library. But they see you going there on the computer, you actually reading, you actually doing this, and they seeing you actually looking in the book section, looking for things, you checking out books, you checking out dictionaries. So they looking at you like, this nigga got a high vocabulary probably. That right there makes people envious. So I got to take it as the black librarian guy took it upon himself to say, you know what, he needs to leave. And I understood that I was being loud, so I didn't get mad at him for saying I had to leave. I say, okay, bro, I'm a little bit, tipsy right now, and I'm feeling too good. I'm not doing nothing wrong. You told me I was being loud 2 times, and I understood that. And you said the third time I wasn't. I really wasn't. Now, that time I had one headphone out, so I knew I wasn't being loud. The third time, he said I still had to leave. And I take it, I don't even think the motherfucker want me in his presence. So I decided, to leave. So I said, you know what, I'll leave, bro. I said, you ain't got to be like that, because he was starting to get a little loud, like, yeah, bro, you got to leave, and woo, 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 and stuff. So I said, man, you ain't got to get like that, bro. I'm on my way out, bro. I'm on my way out the door. I said, you ain't got to get like that. I said, a lot of y'all get like that when y'all see people that y'all get insecure in front of, that come in front of y'all presence. Y'all get to snapping on innocent people that ain't done nothing to you. I might have been loud, and I own up to that. So since I was being loud, I'll leave without you having to force me to leave. But then he got to follow me on the elevator. And I said, okay, you got to escort me out. You can escort me out. But then we got on the elevator, the man got to saying all types of threatening stuff, saying, oh, don't let this outfit fool you. Don't let this library outfit fool you, because I get down. I'm like this, I'm like that. And I got to saying, why is he talking to me like that? Is he intimidated by me? He has to be intimidated by me, because if you talking to me a certain way, like bro, I didn't make no threats to you whatsoever. I hadn't made no threats to you. I just told you what it was. I said, bro, why is you being disrespectful with telling me to leave? I'm going to leave, but you ain't got to be loud when you say it. You ain't got to be yelling at me. I'm a man. You get what I'm saying? And I guess out of that, he took it out with challenge. You got to think I'm a small person. So when you small and you challenge a motherfucker bigger than you, tell a motherfucker, if you check a motherfucker bigger than you, think you trying to challenge him, but really you just tell him like a man. Because a lot of motherfuckers think because they big, you supposed to just fall in line with what they say do. Oh, nigga, I'm bigger than you. If I say this, just do it. And I'm going to question it. No, I'm going to question everything because I'm a man. I ain't scared of no motherfucking man over here. You guys saying, don't let this. I showed my knife. I said, nigga, if you touch me on this bitch, I will kill you, G. You don't know who the fuck I am. Do not put your fucking hands on me. I might be cool. I might be calm and collect. But if you touch me, nigga, I'll probably take your motherfucking life, G. I got a lot going on up in here. And that's why I practice spirituality. Because, see, y'all see that little old me come out for a little bit? That's the old me that's trying to come out. And I told motherfucker, man, stop trying to bring the old me out. I'm trying to walk the righteous path. I'm trying to live a good life. But a lot of these motherfuckers want me to get gangster with them because they trying to test my gangster. It's like, bro, I don't want no problems with you. But by me being like this, he bitch and this and this and that, and I ain't got nothing to prove. But it's like, bro, I don't want no smoke with none of y'all, bro. I just want to make it through this so I can make it through, and keep following, doing what the universe told me to do. You get what I'm saying? But then, at the end of the day, when I'm reading my Bhagavad Gita, I realized that when I read that book, the divine is telling me something. And the divine said you can war with things that's trying to war with you. Don't be afraid to war against anything that's trying to war with you physically. But the Almighty said do not engage. Therefore, if you got a problem with a person, don't engage the war. If a person threaten you or harm you or threaten them physically, you can retaliate. And God will be oh so understanding and forgiving of it. Because a lot of y'all let people people could walk up to you and smack you in the head and say, God, say turn the other cheek. No. If somebody hits you, you have to defend yourself. Defend yourself at all costs. If you have to go to jail for defending yourself, go to jail. Trust and believe the Most High will release you. I'm going to tell you a story on this story that happened. The Most High will release you. Can't no weapon formed against you prosper, and I'm about to tell you why it can't. I'm a walking testimony. Now, and this going to be in this story right here. Now, Man, I'm just so excited to get to that. I'm over here glitching up myself, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this dude was on the elevator, this big dude. He ain't really big, but he was like, the librarian guy was kind of heavy, so he was bigger than me. Anyway, he got threatened me, talking about don't let this outfit, woo, fool you. And I'm going to try to get through the story since I've wasted some time, but don't let this outfit fool you. So I showed my knife, but when I showed the knife, I had kind of pulled it out, but I didn't point it out. I didn't point it towards him, because I don't know, we on an elevator, we on a small little box. And this guy got a little bit more weight than me, right? So I don't know if he over here flexing and talking about all this and this and this and that. I can do this and that, he was trying to get gangster with me. So I pulled out the knife, I put it to my side. I said, hey, bro, you run up on me, nigga, I will do that to you on this elevator. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how I don't like getting down like that, but I had to show him. But I would never point a knife at a person or charge a person. I stood right against the wall. I pulled it out. Just like I got gun laws and things like that, ways you will present a gun, ways you'll present a knife. I pulled it out nicely, not aggressively, put it to my side so he could see the handle. And I had it right there by my leg with the blade facing outward, not towards my leg. And told him, bro, if you come towards me, I will use this on you. And I had a holster for the knife. It wasn't no pocket knife. It was a big knife, an actual hunting knife, a Rambo knife. I had one of those knives. So the man seen it like, damn, this little nigga with that big blade, the little dude with that big blade, like, damn, this dude got a big blade. So he realized he was fucking with the gangster. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of these people think that because you moving in the way of the universe and we at peace, the spiritual masters and the spiritual people are the real gangsters. You know why? Because we fighting in the name of the Most High, the universe. We defending ourselves because we know that's what we supposed to do. The universe said, don't let nobody harm you. You are a worker of mine. You are protected no matter what. No matter what you do on here, you can kill somebody and God knows all things. The universe knows all things if it's justified or not. What matters whether the man says it's justified or not, or if it's justified, God knows if it's justified, and God gonna free you out of all things. Trust and believe. Ain't no man can hold you. But I'm gonna keep going forward with my story. That was back in January. Okay, rewind to February. Now I decided to go to this other library that's across town, in the other section of the town. So I go over there. To make a long story short, let me go back because I'm missing some parts of the story. When I pulled out the knife on the elevator, the dude said, "Oh, I got something for your ass when we get outside." So I put the knife up. I said, "Oh, so you want to squabble?" I said, "Well, hell, I know how to throw hands too. It's whatever you want to do." So we get out the elevator. I go down the elevator. We walking through the lobby. He looking at the security like doing this, like flagging the security. So I'm like, damn, let me get up out the door. The security like, stop. I'm like, I ain't stopping shit. What you mean stop? So I kept on going, because ain't no man gonna tell me what to do. And not if I ain't do nothing wrong, so I just kept on going. So I decided I'm gonna keep going. And then when she told me to stop, I said, okay, I'm gonna stop. When I got at the gate, no, I didn't say I was gonna stop. I stopped when I got at the gate, when I got outside the gate. Because then the police on the bike, I guess they walkie-talkie somebody. The other police on the bike pulled up. Then the city police pulled up. And they was like, he got a knife. And dude was like, stop right there. Houston police, stop right there. And I'm like, bro, what I do? Woo. And he was like, you pulled out a knife? I said, yeah. I said, I pulled out the knife, but I didn't point it at nobody. And plus, I had it towards my leg. But anyway, they put me in handcuffs. You know, the whole situation was explained. And when they put me in the handcuffs, I was in the handcuffs, and I was in the back of the car. They took a picture of me, told me I couldn't go back to that library. They said they didn't say you couldn't go to any library. I said, so I can't go to no library in the town of Houston. I can't go to no library. I can't go to no library at all. No library. They said, you can go to the library, but you can't come to this library. Now, let me remind you, this is back in January 2023, on the same day that the incident happened. This is the time when I was in the back of the police car, and he was explaining everything before he released me, because dude didn't want to press charges because he know he was lying. And at the end of the day, I told him, you can't press charges anyway, because I didn't even put my knife up. My knife was about my leg the whole time. And he's talking about, well, you pulled it out, and plus you got a knife longer than your leg. I said, well, I should have known that. That's what y'all do down here when the person's trying to defend themselves. But I should have known better than pull my knife out. And that's on my behalf. That's my fault for doing that. Because I should have known these motherfuckers were going to call the police. You should know what kind of motherfuckers you dealing with out here. Especially in Texas. In Texas, you got a lot of motherfuckers you deal with out here that act like they'll start some shit with you and then they ready to 91111. A lot of these motherfuckers do that down here. But the whole thing is, when when he had took my picture, I asked him all the questions. He said, no, you can go back to any library, but you can't come back to this location. That's what the officer told me now. The officer told me this. And now you're going to catch it later on why the officer told me, because the librarian didn't tell me that. They said I was banned out of the library, but the librarian banned me out of all the libraries. I think they were banning me out of that one, because that's the person I got into it with, was at that location. So I'm listening to the officer. I should have asked the librarian, hey bro, if I'm banned out of all of them or just this one, and he probably would have lied too. But anyway, come to find out, they told me a lie. So come February, I'm going to a whole new library across town. Been going over there since February, mind you. A month after the incident, been going over there to this library. All of a sudden, yesterday, police came in while I'm on the computer, put handcuffs on me, and said you're trespassing. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm confused. Like, what are you talking about? 8 months later, these librarians, these women inside this library, I've been going to every, and let me take a pause here real quick. I got something about to happen. But I've been going to the library damn near every day, every month since then. And when I go in there, I just know when I go into that library, I used to get a weird vibe. When I first got to that library, this is the one with all the younger women at. Now, this is the second library that I'm at, not the main one. This is the one, the Staniker branch here in the second ward of Houston. That branch, that library, that's the one I was at. Well, when you go in there, I used to peep game when I go in there. It's nothing but women librarian in there. Most of them Hispanic or white. And I realized most of them young or middle age. So, and you gotta think, this is a Mexican neighborhood. So you gotta only think about the discomfort level going in there, and you're the only black person in there. And probably one or two other black people in there, but they don't look like they black. You get what I'm saying? You catch my drift? I mean, well, they don't look like they're black. That's what I mean by that. Yeah, and only the ones that know what I'm saying know what I'm saying. But when I go in there, you know, they see it like a down to earth, you know, young black man like myself, dreads hanging. You know what I'm saying? Very motivated, nice, charming. How you doing? How y'all doing? Sitting down, very, you know what I'm saying? Very kind, peace, courteous, and things like that. So now they looking at me in mysteriousness. Like I'm supposed to be like the rest of these niggas coming there thuggish and bobbing and doing all that dumb shit. They say, okay, why they looking at me? They always staring at me, so I'm trying to take it to myself. These bitches like me. Excuse my language, y'all. See, I'm authentic on here. But these females like me, and they staring at me too hard. So they always watch me every day. They always watch me. I know this is a fact. Everybody stares at me. Everybody does it. Guys, women, kids, cats, dogs, birds, trees, leaves, everything. Even the sun looking at me right now. Look, everything looks at me. So when I'm and somebody looking at me right now, I told you. When I go in there, they always staring at me. So I'm on the computer. And they're like, these people get all weird vibe. They always staring at me, but now at first I was like, they staring at me because they think I'm cute, of course, when they first see me. Now they're giving off a different energy. As the months progress, they always just come in there, you'll see them sitting in there, they'll look at you, whispering, walking around, and every time you're on the computer, they walking behind you, real slow, and like I'm not catching this. And now, my energy starting to feel different. Now it's like when I go in this library, I'm starting to feel a little nervous when I go in there, a little on edge, and I'm like, why do I feel like that? Something ain't right in here. And then I start peeping game when I go into the library. This little Asian looking one. She look like she Asian, but she mixed with white. And you'll know her when you see her, because she's the snobby one. You'll know she's a young snobby one that thinks, when you look at her, you'll get the impression of daddy's little girl, the one that had it all, the one that's always spoiled, that gets what she wants, the one that throw a temper tantrum if a guy don't flirt with her or talk to her. One of those little sadiddy looking, you know what I'm saying, sadiddy. And I know this because I have a person like that in my family that's real sadiddy, and they get their way whenever they mommy and daddy. But that's how this one will give off that energy. Now, when I go in here, I used to say, why am I always on edge when I go into this library? Then not to understand, I'm looking, I see all these little Mexican, these little white people looking at me, and I'm staring. I'm like, why is, when I'm in here on the computer, y'all always staring at me hard? Why is y'all staring at me all hard? And then y'all giving off different energy. I didn't say that to them, but I'm thinking it to myself. Then when I would go in there, some days they'd say, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the library, like they do everybody. Hey, welcome to the library. Welcome to the library. Welcome to the library. When I come in there, they don't do that. They'll just look. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. When I leave, usually when people leave, they say, all right, have a nice day. When I leave, they don't say that. They just, hush mode, just looking at me, staring at me. Not saying, acting weird. I said, okay, y'all don't understand why you females ain't got a man, because y'all weird. Y'all weird as hell. Y'all just sitting around just looking at people all day, staring, giving off fucked up energy. And like I said, I know I'm a handsome man, but I would like sometimes if a person could at least say something, hey, you look very splendid today, or you look very, perplexed, or very motivating, or creative, or very confident today, whatever. Just like I had to tell a buddy yesterday. I don't know y'all seen it in the video, but the video kept cutting in and out. But anyway, when I go in there, I get these bad vibes from these people. And I'm like, these Liberians acting funny. Then I got to realizing the whole 6 to 7 months I was going there, they always walking around, looking at me, acting weird, talking to me here and there. And I say it's something off with these Liberian women in here. They just very off. Because I'm the only, it's all these people in here, I'm the only one that get looked at. I'm the only one they monitor, the security guard that comes in there. Most of the time they have a guy security. The guy security, he looks intimidated. Because I look like I have more security attitude than he does. He walks around with his head down, walking behind you, thinking, I don't know, like, bro, what are y'all looking for over here? Like, what are y'all looking for? Like, now it's starting to come to a point when I go to that library, I'm starting to feel like I'm the main attraction, the main attention. I get targeted. They staring at me the whole time I'm there. They walking behind me closely. They at the desk looking at me, whispering. And I'm thinking to myself, what's up with these motherfuckers with me? And I'm the quietest one in here and the very respectful one here. Don't come in here and don't say nothing to you. Don't just, I say, hey, when I come in there, I bow my head at you. Because sometimes I don't speak, I just bow my head. And I go sit down. And I sit over there and focus on what I got to focus on until it's time to go. Then I bow my head on the way out the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm very just simple like that. Very, hey, how you doing? When I come in. And goodbye. How y'all doing? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Goodbye. See you later. I'm just very simple like that. So, I'm so simple to a point where when I seen them, I just, say, hey, chunk up the deuces, whatever. But these people treat me like I come in there, I'm loud, like I disrespect them, like I got my pants hanging, like I talk shit to them, like I be watching shit on the internet I ain't supposed to do, like I be watching videos of gang violence. I be, like when you see me on there, you see me looking at shit that I'm supposed to look at. That's gonna make me the next motherfucking leader of this country. Is that your problem? Is that what you mad about? Is that what y'all mad about? But anyway, push gonna shove, to make a long story shorter. Yesterday I'm in the library after all this shit, after all these months of getting stared at by these women. They finally had some shit on me. And I guess they've been had it a while, because like I said, that happened 9-10 months ago. How did y'all not know I wasn't supposed to be there in all those months? You been knowing I wasn't supposed to be there, but you held it over my head to say, we ain't gonna say nothing about it until we feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Why did they do that? I don't know. Why did they wait so late to do it? I don't know. Why they didn't do it sooner? I don't know. Maybe they was waiting for something to happen. Was you waiting for me to flirt with you, talk to you? What was y'all waiting to happen? Why did y'all do that? That slick snake shit, which it doesn't matter why you did it. It don't matter. I know why you did it. But it doesn't matter because, like I said, I'm not even mad no more because I already know the universe is going to get that karma. And I told myself, you can't be mad because, God, the universe always sings for me. It always does. I'm going to tell you how I did. But anyway, I'm sitting there on the computer. I see an officer walk in, but I'm not worried about the motherfucker because I ain't did nothing wrong. At least in my mind, I haven't. So I see the officer walk in, and then everything just gets still. For some reason, everything got still. The chattering at the desktop, everything got still. So I'm like, why everything's getting still? I know he's in here, but why does everything get still? I realize I'm the only motherfucker in there on the computer. It's a small library. And then there's another white guy in the other room. But I'm on the computer typing, so everything's still. Then, next thing you know, he walks up to the desk and said, can I see your ID? So I look up at the officer. I said, what you want to see my ID for? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Either give me your ID or you're going to jail. Well, nigga, take me to jail, because you ain't got to just come over here and bark orders, give me your ID or all that, and I don't know what the fuck going on. Fuck all that, G. What handcuff me up in every motherfucking thing. Now, I'm over here, what did I do? You trespass or something like, what the fuck you mean trespass, bro? What the fuck is you talking about? Now I'm confused. Then he said some shit about something, about this, about that. I said, what? So I walk up to the desk, handcuffed like a motherfucker, look at the librarians. I said, what did I do wrong to y'all? What did I do? They didn't say nothing to me. When people don't respond to you, that means they know they're in the wrong. They just looked at me and kept mute, all of them. About 5 or 6 of them right there just looked at me, all women. I said, what did I do wrong? Didn't respond to me. They just looked at me. When a person's in the wrong, they'll never respond to you because they know their ass is in the wrong for what they did. When I asked what did I do wrong, she should have said what I did wrong if I did something wrong. The reason she didn't respond to that question because I didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, he said, you're not supposed to be on property. Why they didn't tell me that? They didn't tell me that. They told me I couldn't go to that one down there. They never said this one. And if I couldn't come to this one, why they didn't tell me? And also, why did they wait so fucking late to tell you? Because I've been coming here since February. I can show facts. I've been coming here since February. You can look in the log system. It'll tell you where my library cards been written books and shit from. It'll tell you what library. I'm pretty sure you can track all that. This location. I've been coming here since then, and they now just not bringing it up. They should have known that before. And if they just now figured it out, they should have let me know, hey, we didn't know you weren't supposed to be in here, but you're not supposed to be in here because you're banned from all the libraries. So we letting you know once you leave today, you can't come back here. If you do, we got to call the police. They should have did some shit like that. By you doing that slick ass snake shit while I was right there and didn't even tell me, didn't know, let me know what was going on. That's how the devil plays. The devil works like that. The devil works in deceitful ass ways. And the devil works through women mostly because women are weak vessels. Most women are weak vessels. And this is not a shot to you women out there. This is not a shot to you women. But the devil can use y'all easily because you're very emotional. He used emotional women to attack me. Now look, you see the sirens going by because I was speaking real. The sirens got to go by to drown out what I was saying. The sirens got to drown out what I'm saying. They trying to drown me out. I know what it is. They trying to drown out my message. But I'm going to go back. The devil uses women because most women are weak vessels because they're more emotional than men. And now men are starting to become emotional because they're tying themselves and becoming so tied up with these women. They starting to become just like the woman. But that's a whole nother bill for another time. But what I'm saying is, by them women doing that bitter shit, you gotta tell they bitter women doing some shit like that. That might not be y'all overstanding of it, but that's my motherfucking overstanding because I was raised around somebody who's like that. My mama's a very beautiful woman. I love my mama to death, man. But my mama got some ways in her that she needs to fix herself too. And a lot of people that go through shit, they have a bitterness to them where they lash out and do shit to innocent people that ain't done nothing to them. Nothing to them at all. But you couldn't tell me that because you so intimidated or jealous or envious of some shit about me that you couldn't come and tell me like a grown-ass woman, hey, you ain't supposed to be here. Get what I'm saying? Dealing with childlike fucking behavior. I don't understand how you niggas are attracted to these women that have childlike behaviors. How is that? Baby, because you're childish too. Every time being on the streets trying to do what I gotta do as a man, they put me with childish ass people. My housing navigator, childish ass woman. You know what I'm saying? I gotta deal with childish behavior. Librarian, childish behavior. But anyway, I get in the motherfucking car. I'm telling the officer all this shit. The officer finally realizes he's searching the database to see if I got warrants. Then I thought I had a warrant because I got a ticket a couple months back for pissing. And I got a citation for pissing outside in public, but I wasn't really in public and my back was turned towards everybody. But if you was the police was looking, he was looking. Anyway, I didn't go to court for that. Thought I had a warrant. So I told the police, take me to jail. I said, well, hell, I could take care of the warrant. I probably got any motherfucking way. So, come to find out, next thing you know, he gets out the car. Next thing you know, he's doing all this, and he opens up the back door. He said, get out the car. He takes off the handcuffs, and he realized he had to let me go, and he's looking shameful. So now I get to telling the black officer about himself, the white officer about himself, and I get to telling the black lady that's security at the library about herself. Letting them know, y'all all being used by his kind. You two niggas are dumb, and I ain't trying to be racial with it. This is just how it is. It seems like you two niggas is more motivated to get me knocked up than the white man is. The black lady's like she more motivated to get me to not come back to the library because she feel insecure herself. Maybe she got a son or something that ain't doing what the fuck he's supposed to do. I don't know. But I told all of them, I said, I'm going to be great in life, and I'm going to succeed in life, and I'm going to be something, and I'm going to make something of myself, and I'm going to own my own business, and I'm going to be above all y'all that look down on me. That's exactly what I told them. I didn't walk away from there cussing and angry, and I told them to go tell them librarians, and all of them going to have messed up relationships, messed up marriages, because they have bitter ways and emotional ways towards people that ain't done nothing to them. And I said, by being bitter and hateful and basically being snakish and deceitful as y'all was towards me, and I been coming there all that time, tell them they set up karma for they set police officer. Okay, I'll tell them. You ain't gonna tell them, but it don't matter if you tell them or not anyway, because they gonna find out the hard way when they going through some shit in life, and the shit start falling apart from when they realize when God put an image of me in their mind, y'all remember that y'all did that man wrong. And this whole message, this whole story, I got free. I thought I was going to jail. I told the police, I said, take me to jail because I refuse to let you take away my respect as a man, just walking up to me, barging and giving me my ID. Told the police to arrest me, take me in, everything. Guess what? I still didn't go. Because God said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. See, the women, they thought I was going to go to jail. I ain't even told the police to take me to jail. Do what y'all got to do, bro. I'm tired of this. And God said, by you surrendering to me, when you said you gave up and said you tired of dealing with this, you tired of it, God said you surrendered at that moment. The universe said you surrendered everything. You said, you know what, universe, whatever it is, whatever the outcome is, if I got to go in and I lose my house and everything for going to jail, I just got out of the interview yesterday, if I lose the opportunity to get a job just because these fuck people, and you notice the devil started attacking me when I got an interview yesterday. The day before yesterday, I got an interview. Then my house is on its way around the corner. So now that things are falling in line for me, these demonic energies are starting to attack. And I want people to know this. This is my story so you will know it on your journey. Whenever you ascend, you're going to be attacked. But don't be afraid. Don't be quivered or nothing. Just say, you know what? Universe, whatever your will is, let it be. I ain't even worried about nothing. Because can't no man hold me unless you say so. Look at me now. I'm still out here getting able to tell the story. They try to get me for trespassing. They try to put a warrant on me. Ain't none of that pop up. Nothing. Free. Because I told the man, you know what? Do what you got to do. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't all this do as I say, roll over and jump up and down and bark like a dog if you want to stay free. Nigga, fuck you. Take me to jail. You gonna only hold me for a couple days anyway. Then if I probably got a warrant, I can take care of that bitch shit. I don't want that lingering on my motherfucking head. Do what y'all gotta do. It ain't my first time going to jail. I've been to jail in every goddamn state down there. So take me in. Put me in the back of the car and stay in the back of the car no more than 5 minutes, got released. Talking shit. But good shit. Not talking shit like I'm better than everybody. But I was talking that most high divine shit. I was talking that wisdom shit to them. Like, no matter what y'all do, y'all never break my spirit. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make something of myself. I'm going to be ahead of y'all one day. So good try banning me from all the libraries. Like, we going to ban this nigga from all the libraries where he can't read a book. He can't get no... When they see that you smart like that, they'll try to... The government to do shit like that. Why you think they banning me from all the libraries like that's a privilege or something? They banning me from all the libraries because they know that's a place that I'm using to my advantage. The other young black men ain't using the library to their advantage. They going there on Facebook all damn day, going in there, going to sleep, chilling and hanging out. They ain't reading nothing, so they don't care if they do some shit wrong and come back. But you are utilizing. And plus you reading books about politics and shit like that and things all hell no. We can't have that. We can't have that up in here. Nigga, keep that nigga out of all the libraries and all they do was open up another door. You ever heard of the Internet Archives? The best library in the world. Peace.